Okay, I'm trying to set up one or two things. I'll be taking the chart of the screen because of spoilers and due to the answers and so on and so forth. So basically, I will still see your chat if you drop chat in the live section. You're all welcome to an amazing stream where we solve puzzles. My name is Ikechukwu, and I'll be delighted to have you here. So at this point, we're going to address the puzzle on the screen and start from there. On this channel, what I do is basically I solve minimum of 10 puzzles and maximum of 15 puzzles. However, sometimes network might be so glitchy. I may not be able to finish up the number of puzzles I decide to solve because of the network. So let's dive right into it. Hmm. Okay, so we are now active. I believe we are good to go from here. So let me refresh this puzzle. Probably it may not be the first one I should solve. Let me refresh it. Okay, here we are. Okay, 2 to 6. I'm starting with 2260. Okay, let's go. What to do here? This is going to be quite easy. However, we don't jump into it just like that. There are ways to solve puzzles like this. This puzzle, we need to know what category it belongs. This puzzle belongs to the end game category. So with that understanding, we need to know what we are looking out for in the end game and how to address this kind of position in the end game. Good. So if you look at the screen right now, you notice that white and black has the same amount of pawns, but the locations differs, and the black king is quite far from the pawn. A very good way to address this is by shouldering the king out, locking the king away from reaching this pawn. Can you see that? That's a very good approach in the endgame. So if we put the king here, this king will not be able to come closer to this pawn. However, the king will want to stop us from having our pawn getting to this key square. So in that light, right, you stay here, the king will not be able to have access to this square easily. However, it will go here. So we'll pick up the pawn, right? The king will just come closer to us, probably here. You get it? So we can just perform some small understanding by playing king to this square. Want to put the black king in a position. So however, here is still fast too. If you calculate here, king comes here, we take pawn, king comes here. You get it? We push our pawn, king goes back. Now we take a position from here. You see, we have diversified solution to this. So this will be the closer part to get this pawn. However, I still think here is still okay. Just to make sure he doesn't have access to this square. Well, on this kind of training section, whenever we fail or I fail the puzzle, I'll look up the solution with the engine so we can get better. Yeah, it's a way of seeing the way I was thinking actually. So in summary, let me see something, please. Hello. Okay. So, hi, Mr. Motion. Nice to have you here. So, in summary, I think if I play this, my opponent will want to play this or here. If I play this, my opponent wants to go here. So if I take, my opponent has option to come here or to come here. So I'll just stay here with the king. You get it? To seize the opposition. Now this is it. If the opponent goes here, I'll just stay here. You get it? So he goes here, push my pawn. It's simple. Yeah. Nice to have you here, Mr. Motion, I can see. I took the chart off the screen because of not to spoil solution for most people who are just coming up in their calculation and visualization. So I believe you can flow along. So let's if we do this right away, we are giving him room to do this. However, what do you think we can do here? Thank you, thank you. Okay, so where were we? Hmm. Okay, okay. So should we do this right? If I do that, I'm giving him room for this. He will play this, and I'll take. There will be an issue promoting this pawn here. I just feel like this is better for me. So let me do this. I failed it. What went wrong? Do this. Okay, I did this. That's wrong. Okay, this. Okay, this. This is better. Well, we have seen the correction to this. However, the thinking processes are quite different. You get it? Uh-huh. So I must have probably been too judgmental on my own calculation, which is good. You need to know something. You need to have something. As a chess player, you need to believe on your own instinct. So I believed in my instinct and I believe it will work for me. However, it didn't work. I've collected the correction. Just take a look at this. Okay, it was from here. I believed this would work for me. Shouldering the king out from my way. However, this was the best. After this, king takes, and that was it. So to the next puzzle, let's see how we can learn from this next puzzle. Fine. Okay. Hmm. So we are here, and black just played something like this. Do we have anything? Sometimes when I try to solve puzzles, I try to go with the checks first and the capture second. Sometimes there's a capture and check. So calculate the check moves. Check moves is under the category of forcing moves at most times because it compels your opponent to make that move, that forcing move. So let's see. There's a check. King moves here. We're going to have a checkmate here. Yeah, trying to be careful. I'm checking all these queens. I'm checking if they don't have access to the light squares. This is a check. Moves and I have a checkmate with the queen. This is a check from the queen to j6. It moves here. The knight hops over to this square. Makes it checkmate. No, makes it check. Can you see that? This is not as easy as it looks. Check here. Hmm. There is check. What follows? Check. Here is there. Here is there. And here is also there. Here's the challenge now. So check here. Check. There's nothing. Let's check here. Let's check here. Let's check. Is here or there's here? If it's here, queen take this bishop. Hmm. Wow, this now is easy as it is. Looks so. Eh, yes, I did make. I have a lesson on key squares in the ending. I will tag it to the video when I'm through. So I think I'm going to look at that video and send it to you. That's right. Okay. Just back to the positions. I'm trying to make a solution here. There could be a bishop takes, but that's slow. You know, that's really really slow. See these two queens. They are pressuring my background here. So I need to make something and make it fast. Hmm. Check. Moves here. Check. It takes this. Ah, check. Comes here. Right. Hmm. This is this is really not inviting good vibe. Hmm. I just feel that check starts a winning variation. Don't you think? Okay. Let's see what we can do. I'm not seeing anything at the moment, but I still feel that the puzzle gets harder because of the rating I have. And see, 26, 26, and 2281 puzzle rated. This is okay because it's a challenge for me to study and get better. So I cannot just keep doing it all. However, let's see where we made mistake. What is the solution to this? This solution. Ah, well, what is the continuation? This giving up the bishop, and that is checkmate. So the pattern is hidden in this ninth check. This is the move. This check. Now, so we can simply make checkmate with the queen and the ninth in quadrant. Just imagine the quadrant C. So we can make checkmate like this. So sacrificing this bishop gives room for check, king moves, and this is a checkmate. Gotten. So that's what will make me go to my next level, right? See my range. Okay, we have this. The pressure is here on f2. Queen attack f2, bishop attack f2. What do we see? And what do we do? Okay, there is queen check to the king. The king has to move to a light square. Queen check on the light square to the king. Anything that happens, probably a block or a queen blocking, queen will just take up this bishop. I think we have a variation. That could be my range. Check, check. I got that one correctly, and that was too quick. I've tried. I kudos to myself. You who don't applaud me, I applaud myself. Okay. Hmm. Where were we this time? What was the last move? King. So it's black to play. Black to play. This seems like an end game. All queens are off the board. Just a bishop versus a knight. And how can this play out well for us? We could make a ninth attack if the king is in the dark square. How can this happen? Oh, that's even the white knight. Hmm. What of this nice thing? You pin the ninth first. Do you realize that this pawn is coming out to become a queen? Okay. Ninth covers, rook covers the square, pawn covers the square. Then we can start with this check. After that, a check will follow. You want to come here so as to make checkmate to my king. Well, I think the pattern here is not still clear to me at all. If this check and you cannot come closer because of knight is here and pawn is here. Pawn is covering that square. Knight is covering. Yeah. Okay, knight is even covering here. So, do you see what I'm saying? Hmm. Should have been a checkmate. Could have been a checkmate though. Check first. Knight. The place is now free. You see? He goes here. Knight. Pick up this pawn. Hmm. Do you think that it is? That is it. That is it. Do you think that is it? Do you see that vibe? Do you know there's a check? If that check happens, we will come closer to pick this guy. So I'll just take this, attacking this with tempo. Oh, oh, what do you see? You see that? Hmm. He did it though. There's this check. Taking it and taking this. Okay. And we are now climbing. Black just finished playing something and is preparing to promote one of these two pawns. Even these are strong. However, the point to this basic understanding is what to do, what to do, what to do. This is faster for the both of us. This is faster for me. One, one, two, two, three. Makes a queen. It makes a queen I take. It makes a queen I take. I have a queen. So this is valid. Take, I take. I'm going. So it doesn't take. What will you do? Let's see. That's one of the best shots. Yeah, one of the best shots would be to push this pawn, make it faster. You take, I take. Now he did this. He's going back home to do what? He's coming here and expecting to push this. See, I will take this guy. However, let me do this first. One. He's losing a lot. If I take the rook now, if you push this pawn, I'll take that. I'll take that. Or let's do it like this. One, he pushes one. Two, he becomes a queen. I capture the queen. He takes my rook. Right? Okay, now I have that. The rook is now here. The rook is here just to plan to pick this guy. So check. Here will he go to? If he goes to a dark square, okay, that calculation is heavy. Hmm. What is my priority here? I push this, he pushes this. He has two over me. What if I take the pawn? If I take the pawn, he plays this. I take the pawn again. He takes the rook. I just push this. He comes back here to defend. I support. Hmm. This is tricky. What do you say I do? Oh, trying to figure it out. Okay, I think it will be fair enough